Hello boys and girls and welcome to my channel. Today we'll talk about the step-by-step process of filing your income tax return. This is a very interesting video and do watch it right till the end to learn about certain important tips to save your money. In case you like the video, please do share it with your families and friends. So without any further delay, let's get today's video started. So the first step before filing your taxes is to keep all the documents ready with you that will be required while filing. So we will need form number 16, form 26AS, your interest certificates from all the deposit accounts and the savings bank account across different banks and NBFCs, and any other document from any other income that you might have. Please make note that form number 16 will be available to you for all salaried individuals from their employer. Form number 26AS is available from the income tax website, and your interest certificates of course are available on your banking websites. You can also download these interest certificates physically by visiting the branch and by submitting a request letter. In order to start this process of filing, I have basically used the income tax portal, the link of which is mentioned in the description box. There are many other websites available for filing including ClearTax, but I prefer to file my taxes on the income tax portal. Like any other website, the first step that you will be required to do is register yourself. Certain basic details will be required during registration, and once you've done that, you will need your login ID and password to log into the portal. Your login ID will be your PAN number, and the password will be a word that you would have just created while registering yourself. Once you've logged in, the first section that you will encounter after you've selected your file tax option is the personal information section. The personal information section, as the name suggests, has details about you, personal details about you, including your address, email ID, phone number, so on and so forth. The next step is the confirmation of your income. Your income essentially means inflow of money from all possible sources. This could include agricultural income, interest income, salary income, gift income, and so on and so forth. Please make sure that you add all these incomes and you mention it while filing. Salaried individuals, please note that the form 16 that is given to you by your employer only mentions income from salaries. All your other incomes will be outside of form 16, and you will need to add it separately in the relevant income sections while filing. The next step after your income is confirmed is the confirmation on deductions. Out of all the income that you get, there are certain expenditures that are exempted by the Government of India from taxation. For example, expenditures made towards life insurance premiums, health insurance premiums, child's education are all exempted from taxation. There are multiple such sections available, so please do read all the sections that are available under these exemptions. The fourth step is confirmation on the actual tax payable. Once your income and your deductions are accurately confirmed by you, the portal will automatically calculate the tax basis the slab that you fall in. Please note that this section will also give you certain interest that will be chargeable to you on account of delay in tax payments. In case you've delayed certain advance payments or certain quarterly tax payments, there will be certain interest levied to you, and that interest will also be mentioned along with the relevant calculations with the total tax payable. Please make sure you read the relevant sections, arrive on the calculations, arrive at the final number before you provide your confirmation. The fifth and the last step is the actual payment step and the acknowledgement step. Once your total tax liability is arrived, there will be a payment link that will be available to you to make an instant payment. Once you've made the payment, you will get a challan that you will need to download, and the BSR number of the challan will need to be mentioned in the relevant section while filing your tax. Once you've done this, the final step is the acknowledgement. In the acknowledgement side, please note that there are two ways of submitting your acknowledgement. Either you can submit your acknowledgement physically by posting the printout of your return to the CBC office, or you can submit the acknowledgement online using Aadhaar authentication. I've been using this Aadhaar authentication for 4 years now with no complaints. So I'd strongly urge you to use this method to process your acknowledgement of your ITR. Your ITR acknowledgement is near instant, and you get an email along with an SMS from the department about the completion of your ITR. So guys, these were certain steps that are required to make your income tax return. There is one more tip that I'd like to share. Like I said in step number 4, there are certain interest payments that are levied, and there were certain interest payments that I had to pay this year. In the month of March, I've decided to calculate my total income, including income from salaries and all other sources, and calculate the tax on it and pay it right up front. This year, a portion of my tax was left unpaid because the step was not done, and hence an interest was levied. Next year, I'm going to save on this interest money, and I'm going to give myself a small treat. So guys, I hope you found this tip useful. In case you found any other tips useful as well, please do mention it in the comment section, and please do share it with your families and friends. In case you have any other queries, do mention it in the comment section. And if you find personal finance a little interesting, do subscribe to the channel because I make one video a week. And do give it a thumbs up if you found it useful. Thank you so much guys. Have a great day.